Seymour Duncan pedals, real soul, genuine tone. Hello everybody, it's Joss Allen from GAK.co.uk here with another GAK Vision video for you to hopefully once again enjoy. Today we are checking out some awesome pedals from the guys at Seymour Duncan. Now, seeing as we have primarily the entire collection in stock, I wanted to do a demonstration on all of them. So this is going to be a nice video covering every single Seymour Duncan pedal that we have in stock. So let me take you down to the floor and show you what we're going to take a look at first. So down on the floor, as you can see, to my furthest right, I have the Seymour Duncan 805 Overdrive pedal. Now, I'm definitely, not one to hide that this is probably one of my favorite little overdrive pedals out there at the moment. To the left of the 805, I have the Forza Overdrive, one of Seymour Duncan's newer and really good creations. It's a definite different one from the 805, but just something to add to your pedal board. I love how sort of thick and clean it is. And then to the furthest left, we have the Palladium Gain Stage Overdrive and Boost function. So as you can see, there's a lot going on there on the front panel, but we'll take a look at that in time. So I have this Fender Eric Johnson Stratocaster, absolute masterpiece of a fiddle. I really like it. The guitar and the pedals are going into a Fender Princeton reverb amplifier because we wanted something 100% dedicated clean to show you these pedals. So let me show you what the guitar sounds like just on its own first, and then we'll move on to the first pedal. So this is the guitar, neck pickup, Princeton amp, no pedals. So just a beautiful, dedicated, clean amp for this Strat. And they sound perfect together to me. That is my pinnacle of perfection. So we're going to start off with the 805 Overdrive, and what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to just mess around with the pedal as I go. So what I'll do is I'll show you the sweep for the bass, middle and treble, and I'll show you how much drive there is on tap as well. All of my overdrives apart from the Palladium are set to 12 o'clock, so let's start off with the 805. I'll go from playing clean and then I'll turn it on. As you can hear, there is a beautiful sort of, it kind of just sends the amp into overdrive obviously as the name states, but it kind of sends it into a frenzy as if I was to turn the amp up, which is something that I always look in an overdrive pedal. Pedal? Pedal? An overdrive pedal, should I say. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank up the drive and show you how much drive you can get off this pedal. So as you can see, there is more than enough drive on there, especially for me, that one with a touch of reverb. Is all the drive I would ever need for sort of lead work or anything really, rhythm, lead work or anything. So that is our first one, that is the 805 Overdrive by Seymour Duncan. So let's move on to our next one, which is going to be the Forza Overdrive. So check it out, I'll play a clean guitar again and then I'll turn the pedal on and you can hear it, what it sounds like. So once again, the level's at 12, drive is at 12 and the full EQ is at 12 as well, which consists of bass, middle and treble. So as you can hear, another great sounding overdrive from the gentlemen and ladies of Seymour Duncan. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to crank the drive up so you can really hear how much gain is on tap. So, just another awesome sounding pedal. I believe, to me, there's a little bit more bottom end on this sound as well. So what I can do is, I can roll off the bass a touch, add a little bit more mids, just like so. I'm going to keep the treble where it is and drop off the drive a touch. Let's see what that sounds like. So straight away, there's a little bit more comprehensive mid cut through and bass has been dropped quite considerably. So yeah, I really like that. Amazing. So that is the Forza Overdrive pedal. And let's move on to our last overdrive pedal, which is the Palladium. Now, there is a lot more going on the front panel here, so I will tell you through those sections individually. So starting from the far left, we have our bass, then we have our mid, where you can cut between two different frequencies. You have the level, and then you actually have the frequency. You have your treble, and then your presence, and then on the bottom half, you've got your level for the actual considerable amount that's going on, your gain, your resonance, and then your boost level as well. So yes, it is a two-part pedal. So let me show you. Everything is set to 12 apart from the level. I've cranked the mids a touch, but the frequency is still at 12 o'clock. Resonance is quite full, and presence I've stayed at 12 o'clock as well. So check it out. This is the actual sort of just the standard guitar going straight into the Palladium with it off and then on. A little bit different from the other two, not so much as an overdrive pedal, but more of a, like you could have this as your channel selector. So you could have a clean amp like this, use that as your first channel, and then use the boost as a lead channel. So that's what I'll do. So I'll show you. This is the first channel, so say this is my clean sound. Turn it on. And then I want a bit of lead. I engage the boost, which is on here, set at 12 o'clock. Really thickens up your tone. It makes a Strat almost sound mini humbucker-ish, dare I say. So that was the first three. That was the 805 Overdrive, the Forza Overdrive, and the Palladium Gain Stage. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe over here. Also, check out all our past videos here.